What's up, YouTube? It's your guy Crypto Glenn here again. I want to say thank you for joining me for another video. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, and I appreciate it. It's early, very early in the morning here. There's just something on my mind I need to talk about, and I want to sit down and have a powwow with you guys. So we're gonna do that. This video is for anyone who may be a bit upset, disgruntled, disenfranchised with the way their favorite crypto YouTuber has been handling things as of late. I have been taking a strong look around, and I'm seeing a good majority of crypto YouTubers that are just promoting a bunch of hopium in their own videos just to try to get likes from their communities. And ultimately what I see it leading to is that their community is getting wrecked. Since starting this channel 4 years ago, almost to this date, I have made it a point to provide my members with objective based information sharing, and I like to think that that has helped everyone in this community make better decisions in terms of which projects to get into, which projects to stay away from, which projects to invest in, when to take trade, when to take a trade setup, when to take profits, things of that nature, even going all the way over to NFTs. There have been very few people who have been talking about the current downtrend in the market before it happened. And I have been in multiple live streams, Twitter spaces, trying to get people privy to what I was seeing. I had jumped into Mitch Ray's live stream literally hours before this slide in the market had happened, and I asked him, hey, did you see the gap? There's a gap in the CME chart from around 61,530 all the way up to 62,765. Here's that same gap that I was referring to. Prior to that, I had been asking people in my community, just saying, hey, I'm thinking out loud here, but it's been a long while or a little while since the market has made us feel some pain. Watch the ass slaps, the back pats from all the hype selling YouTubers. This happens before Bitcoin brings the pain, and here we are in a negative slump to around 8 or 9% to the downside. And prior to that, I said, hey, if your crypto has you up, you need to be looking to wipe as much debt as possible. And you ever notice that these TA guys who promote certain trading platforms never tell you when they are taking profits on their trades? I should really have more subscribers here on YouTube and followers here on Twitter. And that's important to me, guys, because the main thing I try to look out for is making sure that I'm doing my best job to give you guys factual based information. And I encourage everyone to go back and look at my old videos, to go back and audit my tweets and see what have I gotten right, what have I gotten wrong. One of the things that kind of put me up on notice to get an idea that this slide was coming, and you can go back and you can watch Mitch Ray's previous live stream, where I was saying that I think Bitcoin will settle up and close at the highest weekly candle we've ever seen, but then shortly after we would definitely slide to the downside. I was taking a look at that and just understanding how Bitcoin operates. Also taking a look here at the CME gap that no one was talking about. I think I may have been the only one that was actually talking about it, in conjunction with some off-chain metrics, and getting a good understanding that November 14th there were a lot of Bitcoin being loaded up on exchanges, and we know that whenever Bitcoin and Ethereum get loaded up on exchanges, that is usually a strong indication that there's going to be somewhat of a sell-off that is going to follow. You run that in conjunction with the fact that we had another spot Bitcoin ETF that was denied, even though the VanEck is going to launch their futures Bitcoin ETF here later this week, and the writing was all but on the wall. And the fact that I don't see a lot of my fellow YouTubers talking about this leads me to believe that they don't care. The only thing that they care about is making videos that are filled with hopium and selling it to their community, because they feel like that's what the community wants to hear, when in actuality the community needs to be worried about getting information that can prevent them from staying in trades where there's a strong likelihood for the trade to go against them. I understand what this represents for a lot of people. Crypto represents the opportunity to put themselves and their family and their friends in a significantly different position that they may have been in before crypto even existed. And I've always said that you're going to do as best in this bull run as the people that you have access to and the information that you're getting from those people. So I would encourage, if there's anyone that is looking for different YouTubers to incorporate to their mix of where to get information from, subscribe to the Crypto Glenn channel, become a part of the community, and I'm going to do my absolute best to never steer you guys wrong, and to obviously continue to give you objective based information, because to me it's not worth it to have hopium filled videos and clickbaity titles just to get you guys to watch. If you're going to watch the videos, I want you to learn something. When I post things on Twitter, I want to interact with you guys, and I want you, I want there to be some kind of exchange of value there. I'm not necessarily doing this for the sake of, trying to monetize. Like, my channel's not even monetized. YouTube may run ads in front of it, but my channel is not monetized. There have been a plethora of things that I have talked about prior to it happening. Trade setups, those have actually come to be very profitable for myself and for people that have decided to take that. But mainly I want you guys to use the information that I give you, use the information that I share, and use it as a foundational point. Right here, we're talking about some trade setups from XRP and a couple other videos I did on Ethereum 7 months ago when everyone's ready to write it off, and how it turned out to be fine. Here's an Ethereum trade setup I had posted a day or two before the breakout had happened. It's important that you guys are getting information from people who are aligned correctly with what's going on in the market, and they're just not trying to sell you on hype. Right? It's a lot of these folks that are selling platforms. They never tell you when they're taking profits or when they're closing their positions. You only learn about it after the fact. To me, that's not right. And I want to give you all that opportunity to come into a community where people want to see you succeed, and they don't just look at you as a mode of profit for them. So if you find value in that, definitely subscribe to the channel. Love to have you. And I think that message that I have been promoting on my channel as of late has resonated with a significant number of you, because now the channel is up to 856 subscribers. And I want to give my most sincerest thank you to each and every one of you. Let's do our best to try to push this to 1,000. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Push the like button, bell notification, share this video if you happen to be a part of a trading community and you all happen to notice what it is that I'm saying about YouTubers not necessarily fulfilling their obligation to you to warn you well in advance of things that could potentially happen, right? So join the Crypto Glenn community. Love to have you. And that's all I really have for you guys in this one. I just wanted to say, hey, be mindful of where you're getting your information from, because at the end of the day, in this cycle, how well you do is going to be dependent upon who you have access to and where you're getting your information from. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.